Now it's De Bruyne. Onana. And here's Haaland. Mbappe. Chance, surely! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran, chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Bruno Fernandes. Lampard! It's a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
Bruno is having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Into the first half. Opts for safety, engages and forces him off the ball. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Always onto this. And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 6, Luis Garcia. Luis Garcia. Luis Garcia.
Anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Chance here to counter. Shifted it to the flank. Ferran Torres. Chance, surely! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. How very smart. He just got it right.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
This looks sharp.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Lizarazu being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that...
And a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 59 minutes is number 18, Yamal.
Bellingham.
That was lovely, that.
Looking to play. Memphis Depay! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 13.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. To see his team clicking in every department.
Lampard, chance here to counter. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.